So, 10 years ago, when Ricky Martin was one of the biggest superstars in the world, he and I sat down for an interview together in Puerto Rico. And I asked him then if he wanted to clear up persistent rumors, everybody was talking about it, about his sexuality. But he wouldn't answer. And I asked him more than once. Well, he recently came out as a gay man, and he has written a new memoir. It is called Me, and in it he said that he was very angry with me. Yesterday on Oprah, he said he was very angry with me, but
he's here.
He's here. So he's going to tell us why he came out as a gay man now, and if he's still mad at me. Please welcome Ricky Martin.
Oh, he was, yeah.
Feels great here.
As of yesterday, you were still mad at me. Shall I show the controversial clip that began all of this?
Let's see it.
Okay, this was. Oh, I hate to look at this again. Here we go.
I'm sweating already.
Okay, 10 years ago. Ricky, when do you have the kind of stardom that you have, the rumors follow. Mm-hmm. And with you, there have been the rumors that question or talk about your sexual orientation. You must be aware of these rumors.
Of course.
Okay. Do they hurt? How do you handle them?
The word says it. Intimacy. Sometimes I go, well, if it's going to sell some albums, why not? You can say anything you want. But I know how this works. I've been in the business for 17 years now, and I know how it works.
You know, you could stop these rumors. You could say, as many artists have, yes, I am gay. Or you could say, no, I'm not. I don't want to put you on the spot, but
I understand
but it's in your in your power to do it.
Thank you so much for
and I'm bringing it up, Ricky, because you know that this
I
is
understand,
being said,
and thank you so
and you're
much
even being named
for giving me the opportunity to express the rumors. However, for some reason, I just don't feel like it. Wow!
Remember that?
I haven't seen that interview in a long time.
That was on an Academy Award special, and last year in our Academy Award special, I did say that I regretted it, that I shouldn't have pushed you, because I realized that you were afraid in great part of losing female fans. But the book is coming out this week, and even up until yesterday, you said you were very angry with me. Are we over it?
You know, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you said it yesterday.
Maybe we should push this one.
No. What I felt back then, I felt a little invaded.
Yeah.
I was just not ready. Yeah. I was just not ready to say what I can say today freely. I am a gay man, and I'm so happy. You know?
I did say that I felt I pushed you, and we talked a little earlier and decided to tease us, and we're okay.
Oh my God, if we're okay. Definitely. So happy to be here.
It was hard for you. You had years of struggle with this particular, your identity, etc. Wasn't it? It was difficult. Tell the audience why it's difficult to not come out.
It's so sad that today we're still dealing with the fact that sexuality it's so intense. It's still a taboo for so many cultures, and if I knew how good it was going to feel, I would have answered yes 10 years ago.
But Ricky, weren't you afraid of losing especially young female fans?
Maybe, yes. Maybe that was one of the reasons. But I was, my faith back then was telling me that what I was feeling was bad, was evil, that it was not good to feel.
Culture?
My faith. More than my culture. I don't believe it's a cultural thing, because this happens all over the world. Right now, there are men and women that are struggling with their sexuality. It doesn't matter if they're 17 or if they're in their 30s or they're 56-year-old people that are still struggling with this.
Well, when
it
some
goes
faiths
beyond.
tell you that it's a sin to be homosexual, you're going to have trouble with it.
Of course.
That's what happens.
And what was you mentioned the female fan reaction. What was that? Because I know I'm a female fan, and I love you even more.
Thank you.
Because I think everyone just wants everyone to feel happy and confident to say who they really are. So what was the reaction?
If you have a young teen star today, I think it would still be hard for a young male teen star today, with all these little girls saying, we love you, to say, I'm gay.
Well, was
And that's
it?
really sad.
What,
It shouldn't be
response,
like that.
what was the response from your female fans then? What was, because I would assume it would be fine.
My Twitter followers went from 500,000 to 1.8 million.
See?
Like, as simple as that. The fear was here. No, the fear was here.
I just wanted to ask you, given the spate of things that have been happening with young gay folks, young gay men committing suicide, all the bullying that's going on, do you think if we could find a way to have this discussion and leave other people's sexuality alone, we could combat some of what's going on?
I think it's about self-esteem. And as parents, we must be constantly telling our children how important they are, and how important they are for their family and for society. I am going to look in the camera right now, and if you're out there and you're struggling with your sexuality, I love you. You are very important to me. You're very important to this society. God doesn't make mistakes.
That's right.
You are very special. It gets hard. It gets hard sometimes, but it gets really cool afterwards. Accept yourself. It's very cool.
But you said it was against your faith. You said
Right
God
now-
doesn't, yeah.
Yes,
So,
right now,
Doesn't make mistakes.
I am a very spiritual man. And my God doesn't make mistakes. I have a really cool connection with that beautiful light up there that is constantly reassuring who I am and telling me, you're an awesome person. And that's where I'm at today.
well, wonderful things have happened to you, including two-year-olds. And
I became a father.
we're going to come back and look at, is that adorable? Boy. Well, we're going to come back and talk about the children. We'll be right back with Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. And Ricky, I got to tell you, I'm so glad you came out, but still in my fantasies, I picture you holding me and saying, te amo, mi querida. I picture you hugging me.
Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
That's what I'm picturing right now. I'm pregnant right now. That's what I'm
baby. Come here.
He's got twins.
You never lost me his fan. I just, yes. No. So let's talk about babies. You became
pairs.
Two twins. You became the father of twin sons, Mateo and Valentino, and you used an egg donor and a surrogate. Yeah. So when did you know you wanted to be a father?
I think I always wanted to be a father. I have a beautiful relationship with my dad and great memories, and I always wanted to be a daddy. But to be honest, the work that I did with my foundation, which is my mission, is to combat human trafficking. So I've been going around the world talking about it, and I've been meeting with a lot of kids that are victims of.
It's a terrible thing.
It's horrible.
And it's pervasive.
What's the name of the foundation?
Ricky Martin Foundation.
There we go.
There's a very beautiful project called People for Children, which focuses on human trafficking, on trying to work against this horrible crime. And I think listening to the testimonies of these children and the capacity of healing that they have, even after going through so many horrible experiences, it just got me closer. And one day when I was in Thailand after the tsunami, I was holding the youngest survivor. His name was Baby Wave. They called him Baby Wave. And I said, oh my God, can I adopt you? I thought of adoption. Yeah. I thought of bringing him home, but in Thailand, as a single father, you can't adopt. So then I started looking for my options, and surrogacy was a very beautiful one, and I'm so happy. My kids are my miracles. It's
And your
beautiful.
mother helps you take care of them.
My mother is on cloud 9. My mother.
She's grandma abuela.
Yeah, she.
How did they deal with the fact that you came out? How did your parents deal with it?
My mother asked me if I was in love, and one day, I was in love and heartbroken, and she asked me, "My son, are you in love?" And I said, "Yes, Mom, I'm in love." Is it with a man?
Oh, she said that.
And I said, "Yes, Mom, is with a man." And she said, "Stand up and give me a hug right now. I love you with all my heart."
How about Dad?
Same thing.
Dad too.
Same
so
thing.
they sort of suspected it, but they didn't feel. So they didn't want to ask
It's
you.
the
Unlike
typical
Barbara.
huge lion.
Elephant in the room.
It's a big elephant in the room that everybody knows, but no one talks about.
I just got to switch it up for a minute because I got to say, you've been performing since you were 6, and at the age of 12, you were in a group I remember called Menudo. Menudo.
Look at that.
You were the shortest one, and I remember you.
remember this.
You look like such a pro when you would dance, but I hear you had to audition for Menudo 3 times.
And got rejected.
Wow. What?
But I really wanted to be. I wanted to be an entertainer, and I've always enjoyed being on stage. If it was in school, performing for the play, or being an altar boy, ringing the bell, just hey, I'm here. But hey, it was one of those things.
Quickly, darling, tell me, you coming to Broadway? Welcome.
Thank you.
You're doing
Evita.
Evita.
Yeah, I'm doing Evita. Next year. Looking forward to it. I'm doing Che Guevara.
Wow, that's
Ricky.
Really
I
looking
wanna
forward
see
to
that.
it.
We are so glad you came. You have helped
Happy.
so many teens just by what you said in that camera. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Ricky Martin. Members of our studio audience are going home with a copy of his new book, Me. We'll be right back.